Hi, this is Marcia, and welcome to the Coaching Guide, Module 4, How to Level Up in a Personalized Learning Environment. In this module, we're going to be showcasing how to level up to Phase 4, to Phase 5, to Phase 6. In this module, we're going to walk you through the transition of the power of a teacher into a facilitator, and how we transition a student into a learner. This is a pretty powerful lesson because it's going to walk you through all the different stages and how to level up and keep progressing forward. There's a lot to cover, and I'm so excited to share out these great resources with you. So let's get started. Part 1 of the video series. In this series, we're going to do a quick overview of personalized learning and how to get started, just as a refresher. This clip art came out this year, well actually last year since we're in 2018, but this came out last year talking about the top 10 trends of personalized learning. As you can see, there's a lot of key parts. Universal design for learning, culture, project-based learning, global connections. I mean, come on, we gotta make sure we're breaking outside the walls of our classroom. But the one I really want to take a quick little moment and talk about is becoming future ready. A lot of the states that I'm working with and most of the country is talking about future ready skills and how we can progress forward in using that. Why am I talking about this personalized learning? Well, because that's the center gear. Personalized learning is the key part that's going to hold it all together. So when we're talking about curriculum and instruction, personalized professional learning, we're talking about using budget and resources for developing these schools, but a big part of it is using the space for the students, allowing students to have different schedules, really focusing in on the students' needs, making sure they're collaborating and communicating and using critical thinking skills. You can learn more about these future ready skills by going to futureready.org and sign your school up to become future ready. Another big thing that we want to make sure that you understand before you get started, even thinking about leveling up, is that you really need to have in place personal learning profiles. We need to know exactly what are the interests, what are the passions, what are the strengths of every single student in your classroom. We need to know how they learn, what are some weaknesses. All of these things are key parts to help them progress forward. There's a school that you might want to take a look at. It's called Fairport Harbor and it's located up by Lake Erie in Ohio. And they developed a personalized learning module, kind of like a little hub within their school. And they called it Hooked on Education. At Fairport Harbor, they went and they took a group of students and they kind of put them into like this little cluster where the teachers and the students work together to develop this personalized learning environment. It's pretty cool. But one of the things that they do is they set up at the very beginning of the year the learner profile. They need to know how their students learn. What kind of learning style do they have? What kind of communication style do they have? What is their social style? What are their top strengths? What are their weaknesses? And they put all this together in a really nice spreadsheet where you can go in and take a look at this and you can click on the different tabs to see what they included in a student profile. Personal statements, like what do they plan to do within their freshman year, their sophomore year? Oh, and that's a good part, is that they started with a freshman and they're going to gradually keep going. And those kids that start with a freshman will go through this whole process until they are seniors. They also have the students create SMART goals. It's a really valuable lesson. What is their goal for the fall semester? What do they meet it? What's their personal goal, professional goal, social goal? So all these things are part of the learner profile that the students and teachers create. I know I've showed some of you this before, but creating these profile cards are truly, really important. Again, we need to keep track of what standards they mastered, what are their strengths, are they on target, below target, well, how can I help engage these students? So having these little profile cards are really important as part of your personalized learning plan. Another thing that most people overlook is that we live in a world where most of our schools are in 45-minute bells. Every 45 minutes, one group of students rotates in and out of a classroom. The teacher stays, the students move. Well, stop and think about this. If you're in a business world and you're truly always every 45 minutes shutting your laptop and restarting and doing something new, would you really get much done? Well, in a personalized learning environment, the idea would be that the students all stay within a really cool co-learning space and the teachers come in and they are the ones who are leaving and going when they need it. And they're in there for blocks of time. So it's not just like 45 minutes and they're done. So the students are all housed in this really cool, fun, flexible learning space with its teachers move in and out. I think that's really what's important for personalized learning. It's not the bell schedule. It's not making kids be there in seat time from 8 o'clock until 9 o'clock. Or, sorry, until 3 o'clock. That'd be great, just an hour. But the whole idea is allow that flexible schedule time, allowing them to go out and participate in community activities. Personalized learning is a big idea, but when you start to break it apart into small increments, I think it will kind of help progress you forward. So in the next video, we're going to talk about progressing and how to level up. All right, I'll see you at the next one.